And still, Anthony Joshua took care of business on Saturday in his hometown of London at the O2 Arena, knocking out Dominic Breazeale in the 7th round. I got the full details on the fight. If I had to describe what happened in this fight in one word, I'd have to use the word speed. Anthony Joshua was just too fast for Dominic Breazeale. And then if you throw in another word, he's too skilled for him. There were times when Joshua was hitting Breazeale with either the jab or the straight right hand, and Breazeale's reflexes and reactions were so slow that he was making like a blocking motion a second and a half after the punch landed against his face. So that's just how large the speed disparity was in this fight. Joshua, I actually thought that AJ probably could have got him out a little bit earlier than he did had he gone to the body earlier. He began to go to the body in the latter part of the 6th round in the 7th, and that's why he got the stoppage in the 7th round, because he was getting to a point where, and David Hay pointed this out during the analysis, he was getting to a point where he was really pretty predictable, and Breazeale was very strong, very tough. He took a lot of hard shots to the head that most of Anthony Joshua's opponents have crumbled after receiving. But Breazeale came to fight, even though he did not have the speed and the skills to contend. He came to fight. So in order for Joshua to get him out, he had to vary his attack. It probably took him a little bit too long to do that, but nonetheless, it was still a very impressive KO victory. He moves to 17-0 with 17 knockouts. Breazeale dropped to 17-1. And I think we see his ceiling. He's 30 years old. He's not going to get any faster than he is. He's not going to get much better. He came into the sport a little late, and you could tell, and he came crashing into a ceiling when he faced Joshua. Now, Joshua, on the other hand, can still get better, and I believe he's getting a little bit better in every fight that we see him in. Can he beat experienced, powerful heavyweights like a David Hay? We have to wait and see. Can he beat another tall, long, powerful heavyweight like Deontay Wilder? That's the fight I most want to see. Can he beat a wily and crafty guy like Tyson Fury? We'll have to wait and see with that, because Fury's obviously out of the upcoming fight with Vladimir Klitschko because of an injured ankle. But we're probably going to have to wait for all of those fights to happen, because Joseph Parker, who is a very highly touted 24-year-old New Zealand heavyweight, is the mandatory challenger for Anthony Joshua. Now, if you have not seen Joseph Parker fight yet, I suggest you YouTube him, because he is very athletic and very strong, very good fighter. I think he's a little bit behind Anthony Joshua in regards to development. He's, like I said, he's only 24 years old, but he's the WBO Oriental Heavyweight Champion. He earned the he earned the right to be the mandatory challenger by winning a decision over veteran Carlos Takam. And this was just, I believe, a month and a half ago. He has a fight set up with Solomon Hermano on July 21st. Provided Parker wins that fight, he and Joshua could probably fight as early as this winter. So we'll see what happens with that. But on Saturday night in London, Anthony Joshua retains his IBF Heavyweight Championship. And that's all I got for this fight. But later on this evening, Keith Thurman against Sean Porter. Be on the lookout for the video recap of that fight as well. I do appreciate you watching as always. God bless. Peace. It's June 2016, featuring that NBA 2K16 Legends, My League. It's coming. It's still done. I ain't told you it wasn't going away, but you know what? I need you to throw a combination on that like. Hit that like. Like that there. But if you didn't subscribe, you ain't got to hit that like. Just tap it like that. Just do your boy a favor.